And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nunez in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Domingo Santana.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Called strike over the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, fielded by Panic. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop, Brandon.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Designated hitter, Nick Hundley.
Nick Hundley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Joe Panic. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And the walk. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, Orlando.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Susac.
The catcher, number
on
13.
the stretch.
Andrew
now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomlinson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Perez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Santana is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down. Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
striding in
16.
Once again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
First baseman number 2.
Digging in, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he is in there. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Brandon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Down the first baseline. Jeanette has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Standing in, Nick Hundley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. Here's Joe Panik trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Orlando Arcia.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out. In now, Andrew Susak comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Softly hit here to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey gathers it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fielder, Denard Span.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Giants, third baseman Eduardo.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
The right fielder,
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Throw to third, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Hard hit towards center. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to striding in once again. Scooter Gennett, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 2, Scooter.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Keon Broxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hops this one up. Belt is there for it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A double play ball to second. 4, 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
Catcher, number 13.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Susac. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Back here in San Francisco. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. Belt is up with it, and he'll get in there safely. Stepping in, Hernan Perez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. High pop-up. Belt is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Span going back on it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the run will score all the way from first, and he'll reach second now with one away. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now for Braun, that's his first double on the year. Ground ball right side. Hannick is there on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Hundley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nick Hundley.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Panik.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On a line to shortstop. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the relay home. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Jabba Chamberlain is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. VR into shallow left, and that retires the side. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Scooter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Slow grounder to first. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
No problem over there for the baby. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's Buster Posey now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. For Posey, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Santana will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Stepping in, Andrew Susak. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Catcher, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. In now, Jonathan Villar. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Stepping up to the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Pennick, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Corey Knebel is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. At the plate, Denard Span. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Shaw has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kelby Tomlinson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. The offensive hero this afternoon for the Brewers was this guy.